Time and again, we have learned that the history of this nation is a history of immigration. People from all over the world, including my mother, coming to this country to make a life, to make a family, to make a future. That is our history. But we are also dealing with a more recent history. A more recent history where 15 years ago I introduced something called the DREAM Act to give to young people across America a chance to become legal, to become citizens of the United States of America. You cannot speak to the history of the DREAM Act and comprehensive immigration without mentioning the name Luis Gutierrez. Time and again, this congressman has led the debate, not just in Chicago or Illinois, but across the United States of America. Candidates have called on him for every office in every state to come in and tell his story and to tell of his commitment to comprehensive immigration reform. It was Congressman Gutierrez who joined me and others in appealing to the President of the United States. We said to him, if Congress will not pass a law to help the Dreamers, do everything you can as President to help them. He created DACA. Almost 2.5 million Dreamers were given a chance, 600,000 signed up for protection from deportation. We think there'll be more. And DAPA. That was something we worked with the President too. And we said to him, if the Republicans refuse to pass comprehensive immigration reform, find a way for Senora Albarrán and others just like her to become part of America's future. And he did. He issued this executive order. And then what happened? The Republicans took control of Congress. They fought the President every step of the way. The first measure passed by the Republican House of Representatives this year was to stop the implementation of the new DACA law and the DAPA law. They attached it to the Department of Homeland Security appropriation. They were determined to stop this president in the halls of Congress. They passed it in the House, but we challenged them and we beat them in the United States Senate. Their efforts to stop DAPA and DACA there were stopped. Then they went to the courts in Texas. Thank you. Went to the courts in Texas. Now, there is an injunction against going forward. Well, that court can issue its order, and we must respect it, as we should, but we also know something. We cannot escape history. Our history as a nation of immigrants. We cannot escape history when people like Senora Albarrán stand up and say, we will not be afraid. It is about dignity and respect. It is about giving us a chance to be part of America's future. We're going to continue this battle. We want you to continue this battle. We want to prepare people for the day when DAPA will be the law of the land, when extended DACA is offered to young people across the United States. And in order to do that and do that successfully, we must stand united and must stand determined and never be discouraged by those who have ignored America's history.